Hello everyone and welcome to Try with I don't know how to pronounce this game. If you read the name in the description you'll see what I mean. So yeah, I have no idea what this game is. I've decided to do this for my 50 subscriber special as recommended by Sam. He just sent me a trailer for this and quite frankly this looks tremendous. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Okay. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Whoa. This is strange. Let's keep running. Let's go up here. Let's see what this is up here. Ooh. I have no idea what to expect from this game at all. So let's just enjoy this. I mean, it only just seems like... Wait. Is that thing moving? It looks like it's moving, but anyway. Every time I look at it, it makes a noise. That's so cool. What's this thing? Large floaty lights! What's these? Hello?
The natural leadership, which with my uncle procured the instruments from the laboratories of Brown University and the Cranston Street Armory, and instinctively assumed direction of our venture.
Is this Lovecraft?
On the potential vitality and resilience of a man of 81. Elihu Whipple had lived according to the hygienic laws he had preached as a physician, and but for what happened later, would be here in full vigor today.
This is creepy as anything. This is actually quite... the atmosphere in this is amazing. I mean, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I really don't, but... It's just... That thing up there is ominous as anything. So let's go to this lovely house over here. It just looks amazing. Run through the grass, the tall grass. It's creepy. Right, what's this one?
What I heard in my youth about the shunned house was merely that people died there in alarmingly great numbers.
This is Call of Cthulhu. I mean, not Call of Cthulhu, Lovecraft work.
Had moved out some 20 years after building the place. It was plainly unhealthy, perhaps because of the dampness and fungus growth in the cellar, the general sickish smell, the drafts of the hallway, or the quality of the well and pump water.
Can I go in? I want to go in! I want to go in the shunned house. Everyone loves the shunned house. Right, let's see. Let's go over this way this time. Oh, that's so creepy. It's just... Oh. Okay, there's another one over here. We've got some creepy woods. This is so cool. I'm half expecting it to all turn tits up anytime soon. Okay, what's this one?
In short, it seemed to my uncle and me that an incontrovertible array of facts pointed to some lingering influence in the shunned house, traceable to one or another of the ill-favored French settlers of 2 centuries before, and still operative through rare and unknown laws of atomic and electronic motion. That the family had possessed an abnormal affinity for outer circles of entity, dark spheres which for normal folk held only repulsion and terror, their recorded history seemed to prove.
Right, okay, let's go to the forest now. It's just getting weirder now. Like as I go further, like it was fine before, but now as I go further into it, it's actually getting quite creepy. I got my volume turned way up on this as well, so... Oh. Getting misty now.
To declare that we were not nervous on that rainy night of watching would be an exaggeration both gross and ridiculous. We were not, as I have said, in any sense childishly superstitious, but scientific study and reflection had taught us that the known universe of 3 dimensions embraces the merest fraction of the whole cosmos of substance and energy. In this case, an overwhelming preponderance of evidence from numerous authentic sources pointed to the tenacious existence of certain forces of great power, and so far as the human point of view is concerned, exceptional malignancy.
Okay, this is getting weird. The atmosphere is now building up at a... It's just... That thing is just so ominous. Oh, what's this over here? Oh no. I know exactly which story this is. Please tell me this is not a Color Out of Space. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god, this is a Color Out of Space, isn't it? Oh, there's the well! Oh no, this is a Color Out of Space. Yeah, Color Out of Space was one of the H.P. Lovecraft works that genuinely made me brick my pants. I just, oh, reading it just was so... Ooh, this is horrible. Okay, good, it's boarded up. No monsters are coming out of there to eat me. Invisible monsters invisible monsters. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. This is so weird. It just feels like this thing's just following me as I walk around. It's creepy. Okay, I see another set of... a pillar over there, so let's go over there. What the hell? This is so cool. Kind of... Oh, I'm trying to think of the graphic style it reminds me of. I think it reminds me most of Flower, I think, like... just the way that the grass looks and stuff. Like, oh, 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 the grass rotates with my vision. Anyway, what's this over here? Oh!
West of Arkham, the hills rise wild, and there are valleys with deep woods that no axe has ever cut.
Oh no, I don't like this.
There are dark, narrow glens where the trees slope fantastically, and where thin brooklets trickle without ever having caught the glint of sunlight. On the gentler slopes there are farms, ancient and rocky, with squat moss-coated cottages brooding eternally over old New England secrets in the lee of great ledges.
Right, I'm getting out of here. This is really starting to creep me out.
These are vacant now. The wide chimneys crumbling, and the shingled sides bulging perilously beneath low gambrel roofs. The old folk have gone away, and foreigners do not like to live here. French Canadians have tried it. Italians have tried it. The Poles have come and departed. It is not because of anything that can be seen or heard or handled, but because of something that is imagined. The place is not good for the imagination. It does not bring restful dreams at night. It must be this which keeps the foreigners away, for old Ammy Peace has never told them of anything he recalls from the strange days. When I went into the hills and vales to survey for the new reservoir, they told me the place was evil.
Oh god. Another story, another H.P. Lovecraft story that made me crap my pants. No! This story, it's the remembering the entire tale. Oh, there's another one over there. The entire tales of, like, what these stories are. I mean, if you guys haven't read H.P. Lovecraft's work, I recommend you guys actually go and give some of it a read, because it's really good, really tense work, especially for the time. It was really good. But some of the stories really made me, like, creep me out. I mean, Color Out of Space really wound me up. I can't remember that one, but Rats in the Walls was another one. I don't think Rats in the Walls is actually going to be on this one, but The Shunned House was another. Oh, there's two over there. Okay, so we'll go for this one over here in this forest first, and then we'll go the other one. Oh, there's electricity pylons over there. This is weird. Go away! Don't like you! Just... boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's go to this one over here and we'll see what this is. I cannot believe I just found a Color Out of Space. The bloody well from a Color Out of Space. I'm guessing the different colours represent the different stories. Oh! Weird. Right.
It all began, old Ammy said, with the meteorite.
Yes. Oh, no, 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 no.
There had been no wild legends at all since the witch trials. And even these western woods were not feared half so much as the small island on the Miskatonic, where the devil held court beside a curious altar, older than the Indians. These were not haunted woods, and their fantastic dusk was never terrible till these strange days. Then there had come that white noontide cloud, that string of explosions in the air, and that pillar of smoke from the valley far in the wood. By night, all Arkham had heard of the great rock that fell out of the sky and bedded itself in the ground beside the well at the Nahum Gardner place.
Oh no.
Nahum had come to town to tell people about the stone. They had dropped in on Ammy Pierce's on the way. Ammy was 40 then, and all the queer things were fixed very strongly in his mind. He and his wife had gone with 3 professors from Miskatonic University. who hastened on the next morning to see the weird visitor from unknown Stellas Space.
Right. Okay, I can totally tell now that all the different stories are actually linked in color, so I've kind of probably gone through these in a wrong order.
The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all of its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little. But someday, piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation, or will flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. I shall never knowingly supply a link in so hideous a chain. I think that the professor too intended to keep silent regarding the part that he knew, and that he would have destroyed his notes had not sudden death seized him.
Okay, so I can't remember which story this is, but the thing is, I recognise them all. I'm sitting listening to them going, I've got the Necronomicon, like the complete works of H.P. Lovecraft over in my bookshelf over there. It's totally worth picking up. It's awesomely bound as well.
My knowledge of the Thing began in the winter of 1927 with the death of my granduncle, George Gamble Angel, Professor Emeritus of Semitic Languages in Brown University, Providence, Rhode Island. Professor Angel was widely known as an authority on ancient inscriptions and had frequently been resorted to by the heads of prominent museums. So this passing at the age of 92 may have been recalled by many. And as my granduncle's heir and executor, for he died a childless widower, I was expected to go over his papers with some thoroughness, and for that purpose moved his entire set of files and boxes to my quarters in Boston.
Okay, so we'll go for the red ones now, because I really like Colour Out of Space, and I know where this is going. It's going to go back to the well, I just know it.
They had uncovered what seemed to be the side of a large colored globule embedded in the substance. The color, which resembled some of the bands in the meteor's strange spectrum, was almost impossible to describe, and it was only by analogy that they called it color at all. Its texture was glossy, and upon tapping it, it appeared to premise both brittleness and hollowness. One of the professors gave it a smart blow with a hammer, and it burst with a nervous little pop. Nothing was emitted, and all trace of the thing vanished with the puncturing. It left behind a hollow, spherical space about 3 inches across, and all thought it probable that others would be discovered as the enclosing substance wasted away.
So yeah, Colour Out of Space. A meteor falls from the sky and starts poisoning the land around the well that it lands in, and these poor people get stuck in it, caught up in the problems.
April brought a kind of madness to the country folk, and began that disuse of the road past Nahem's which led to its ultimate abandonment. It was the vegetation. All the orchard trees blossomed forth in strange colors, and through the stony soil of the yard and adjacent pastures there sprang up a bizarre growth, which only a botanist could connect with the proper flora of the region. No sane, wholesome colors were anywhere to be seen except in the green grass and leafage, but everywhere those hectic and prismatic variants of some diseased and underlying primary tone without a place among the known tints of the earth. Amy and gardeners thought that most of the colors had some sort of haunting familiarity, decided that they reminded one of the brittle globular of the meteor.
So yeah, I think this is more of an interactive story for, like, I do not want to ruin these stories for you guys. So I recommend that you guys go and play this game for yourself. I'll put a link in the description down below. And I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, this is my 50 subscriber special. Thanks very much for you guys all watching. And, you know, I recommend you guys give this a shot, because the tension and the atmosphere, the music, it all plays really well for what the stories convey, and the terror and all that. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll talk to y'all very soon. Good night, everybody.